look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now, because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to be speaking to you about, ladies and gentlemen, as a subject matter is that, gentlemen, you got to stop paying these women for their time. You got to stop paying for that box. A lot of these women think, since they're giving you the wet, that you need to be paying. Don't do that. You don't take care of nobody else's financial responsibilities, especially if she is not your wife. Now, I'm not saying be generous sometimes, but you should not be paying light bill, gas bill, water bill, nails did, toes did. That's not your place, man. So I'm going to show you some women who think like this, that a man should do everything. But then I'm going to show you one lady who actually agrees with me. But you got to avoid this woman that I'm about to show you right now. Give me a second to put it on there. I want you to notice something. There's a black woman here, and there's a white woman here. And I want you to see the response of the black woman. This is going to blow your mind. Let's get it.
For example, you went out to eat with your guy, right? But you invited your friend without your guy knowing. Now, when the bill comes out, do you expect your guy to pay for her too?
Yup.
What you think?
The answer of the black woman. Yep. Black women only see men as ATMs. They don't see us for anything more than dollar signs, in my most humble opinion. They truly do not care, gentlemen, about how you feel or how you think or what your wants or your goals are. They don't care. All these women care about is themselves. They are extremely selfish and self-centered. They are not selfless, they are selfish. And if you don't go along with their propaganda, with their narrative, or what their plan is, the plan that they have for that day, then they will dispose of you and go look for a simp, go look for a sucker. Might not even find that. Just go out and complain and talking about how weak you are. May go out there and try to do a smear campaign because you refuse to do X, Y, and Z, so they want to ruin your reputation. They'll call you gay and stuff like that if you're not doing what they want you to do. So again, I'm going to start that from the beginning, and we're going to let that keep playing out. I want you to see the difference between this black woman mindset, the black American woman mindset, and this white girl mindset.
So say, for example, you went out to eat with your guy, right? But you invited your friend without your guy knowing. Now, when the bill comes out, do you expect your guy to pay for her too?
Yup.
What you think?
I'm going to go with no on this one. Sorry.
Why not?
I mean, if I invited her and didn't ask him about it, he would probably be like, so are you paying for my food? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. As long as I get free food.
See, you trying to switch.
Did you hear this shit now? Did you hear this shit? The white girl had more sense than she did. It's about, yeah, if he didn't know about it, I'm going to pay for it. And then the black girl, all she cares about is that her needs are met or her wants are met. So, well, are you going to pay for my food then? And say, okay, yeah, I'll pay. So, okay, as long as I get free food. These women, in my most humble opinion, that's that welfare mindset. That's that I expect something for nothing mindset. If it's free, it's for me mindset. That's that garbage way of stinking thinking that most of these American black women have today. Okay? This is why these women are very undateable. This is why you women are undesirable. This is why we don't want you. It has nothing to do in most cases of how you look, because black women are some of the most beautiful women on the planet. It's the personality. It's the self-entitlement. The lack of appreciation or respect. That's what it is.
Switch it up. You and your boyfriend was finna go out to eat. Okay. You invited her. Okay. So your boyfriend was going to pay for you regardless.
And he gonna pay for her regardless.
Even though you didn't tell him?
Yup. To be fair, we do get kids meals, so if you broke, just say that.
So you expect your guy to pay for her even though you didn't tell him she was coming?
My man would, because he's a good man. A good man would. I'm not saying.
You see, in their minds, a good man is a sucker. A good man just takes care of all the world, okay? A good man does not take care of everybody. A good man selectively chooses who it is he takes care of. If you are the wife, he takes care of the wife and the children if you gave him children, okay? You are that's the primary focus. That's the priorities in a man's life. Your friends, your mustard back health of friends is not our responsibility. See, a woman like this would take and not really give anything back. You can't instruct this woman. You can't correct this woman. You can't do any of that shit. You can't give her no type of knowledge. Anything that she doesn't like, she's not going to listen to. Anything that she doesn't like, she's not going to obey. And I said the word obey because women need to learn how to obey their men. If you got a good man, you need to learn to obey him. If he tell you stop hanging out with these friends, then you obey. I know you don't like that, but it's been like that for centuries, for thousands of years. Even in the Bible, it talks about you supposed to be submissive. What do you think submission is? You are submitting to the authority of another person. Okay? If I tell you don't dress like this, you obey. If I tell you don't go out there, you obey. If I tell you cut these friends off, you obey. Why? Because you want us to protect you, right? So protection comes with restrictions. Okay? It's not bondage, it's restrictions. When you think about prisons, they put walls around the prisons to protect the outside people from having to deal with these people so they won't go into their house and rob them and take their lives and shit like that. They put restrictions into place. Sad, boy. Y'all women don't know what the hell submission is. You don't know what authority is. You don't know what a good man is. You don't know fucking shit, I tell you.
God to pay for her even though you didn't tell him she was coming.
My man would, because he's a good man. A good man would. I'm not saying my boyfriend's not a good man. He probably would pay for her, but I wouldn't expect it out of him.
Two different races, two different mindsets. This is why men keep saying get their passports. Because the modern day black women, in my most humble opinion, their mindset is trash, man. It's straight trash. A lot of them are. I'm not gonna say all. For you who say, no, and that's not why I'm saying it to make you feel good either by saying that. I'm being factual. Not all of them like that, but the majority of them are like that. Now listen to this, and look at the age of these people right here.
You had a boyfriend, right? And he took you out to eat, but you bring your friend without him knowing to the date. Would you expect him to pay for your friend?
For sure. I can.
Both of them are young black girls, probably in their early 20s. Both of them think the same way. Both of them are in their prime, basically. They still growing. And they already have a gold digger's mindset, a hypergamous mindset, that a man's supposed to pay for her and her friend. Well, if that's the case, everyone I'm paying for, I'm fucking. Okay? If I'm paying for you and your friend, then I'm gonna expect you and your friend to give up them booty cheeks for me. Might as well. So if you say, nah, you can't do that, then tell me, explain the hypocrisy of that. You have a friend, you expect me to pay for both of you. You want both of y'all needs and desires met. So if I pay for both of you to eat a meal, why can't I have my desires and my needs met? You hypocrite.
Expect him to pay for your friend?
For sure. Like if you can't do that, then like me and my homegirl can pay for ourselves and dip. I'm only gonna fuck with a dude that's willing to do that off rip. Period.
As if a dude knows that's what you want them to do. She said, I would only fuck with a man who does that. Ain't no man approaching you thinking I'm gonna have to. Imagine that. I'm gonna approach a woman thinking, hey, if I give her, I'm gonna have to pay for her and her friends. Nobody thinks like this. That's something that you're gonna push on that man. You're gonna pressure that man to do some shit like that. His money is not yours. You do not have complete accessibility to his resources and assets. Gentlemen, like I told you, stop paying for these type of hoes, man. They are not worth it. That's a smash and dash. That's a one night stand, and that's it. That's it. And if I promise you call me a dog if you want to, especially when I was younger. If I had to pay for both of y'all, best believe I'm gonna go behind your back and try to fuck your friend. Because why not? I'm paying for her too. If I'm going to pay for this long head mustard back helper over here on the left hand side, best believe I'm going to be in her DMs. I'm going to be sliding in there. I'm doing everything I can to fuck her. Because you apparently don't seem to, there's no limitations with you. It's all right for me to do that shit. That's crazy, man.
I'm willing to do that off rip. Period.
Why should he pay though?
Anybody who I'm with should be taken care of. Yeah, for sure.
So what do you got to say to the females who say, nah, this my man, he not paying for nobody else but me?
I feel like that's a personal problem. That's some shit she got going on with herself. Like,
What you think?
I feel like they penny pinching. Yeah, like this. I feel like they ain't really got it like that. Like,
See, that's that shame shit. They want to tell you it's penny pitching. Like they say, it's not tricking if you got it. And like I always say, it's not tricking if you keep it either. I can keep my motherfucking money and have more than you. Only a broke person. Let's break this shit down. You calling someone else broke because you don't have the money to pay for something does not mean that he's broke. That means that you're broke. When you got your hand out there begging for shit, a person with money don't beg, motherfucker. That's you. Keep going.
To take care of it, because you never know if that person got money to go out in the first place. Like, I've been out with my homegirls and invited them out and paid for the shit. Like, if a nigga can't pay, matter of fact, if I got my homegirl with me, you can't pay for both of our shit. Oh no, I'm not even talking.
Whoa.
Unless you tell me from the beginning, like, yo, I'm only taking care of your shit. But if you ain't really with the time,
I shouldn't have to tell you from the beginning that I'm only gonna be paying for me and you. You should have enough common damn sense to know that I'm only paying for you and me because you my woman. I'm not paying for you and your homegirl. Back to what I said before, and many of you may laugh or some women might get offended. If I'm paying for your homegirl, then I am gonna be fucking your homegirl too. If I'm paying for your homegirl, I'm gonna expect her to do some of the things I want her to do too. It's no way. I'm not taking care of 3 households, mine, yours, and your friend. I'm not doing that. That's like saying, see, some of these women are scandalous too, y'all. Check it out. She could be on some shit where she want to get some money for her friend and tell you a lie like, hey, I'm behind on the bill. My light bill is $2,000, for example, right? $2,000. And she only need $100. Your main girl. The rest of the money go to your other home, to her home girl. Women do shit like that, bro. See, these type of women put their friendships on a pedestal. They will put their friends, their homegirls, and everybody else on pedestals and put them before they put you first. They'll put everybody else first, man. They don't give a damn about you. If you meet a woman like that who expects you to take care of another woman like that and don't want to let you hit her friend and shit like that, she's using you. You the sucker. You the beta. And some beta male simp will come in and say, man, it's okay to take her. I fuck with her friend too. She cool and shit. You a fool. You a motherfucking fool. And what's so crazy is none of this shit gonna come back to you. They're not gonna do none of, her friend is not gonna buy you shit. If you go out on a dinner with your girl or something like that and she happen to come through, she ain't gonna put nothing on no tip. She ain't gonna try to buy a bottle. She ain't gonna try to do shit. She gonna sit her hungry ass down there and keep eating. She ain't gonna do shit for you. And your girlfriend or your wife, I hope it ain't your wife, she gonna be cool as hell with that shit.
tell me from the beginning, like, yo, I'm only taking care of your shit. But if you ain't really want to tell me that, then guess what? I'm gonna have to walk off, because you see 2 women here and you only gonna take care of mine. You have the audacity to just take care of mine. Like,
you pay for the homegirl?
He look like you pay for the homegirl. Like, he a gentleman. Like, you can tell.
But look though, if I invite you out and you brush my homegirl, you fly.
No, but if I told you she was coming though, like I said, I'm with my homegirl. We got to tell you,
you gotta grow up.
See, I'm not breaking my homegirl.
No,
I'm by myself.
For one, if I just met a nigga, okay, for example, I meet a nigga out at the mall. Oh, you fine? Give me your number. Oh, I don't do numbers, but I give you my Instagram. They get to write me on Instagram 2-3 days.
I'm not even finna talk to you.
Want to take you out? Guess what? I'm about to probably bring my homegirl most likely, because I don't even know you.
I'm gonna tell you something. Like a man said, she need to grow up. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't talk to women either who won't give me their number. I don't want your fucking Instagram. If I wanted your Instagram, I would have said, what's your Instagram? I'm gonna tell you something too. If you got a woman who you met, who gave you their Instagram before they gave you the phone number and shit like that, she cheating on your ass. Because these women use these social media sites, these Snapchats and shit like that, to cheat, to keep their options open if something doesn't work out with you. So if you with a woman right now in the way that you met her was through Snapchat and shit like that, you met her someplace, you asked for a number, or you even asked her for an Instagram and shit like that, and she gave it to you but wouldn't give you a number till later on, you can't trust her. I'm trying to tell you right now, you can't trust her. You in love with someone who ain't, man, fuck it. Let's keep going.
You're talking to a guy that claims to be interested in dating you, and you say something like, oh, I'm going to get my nails done or my hair, I'm going to the mall, and he does not offer to send you money to contribute to that. You need to block him, and you need to block him quickly, okay? We don't have time to be talking to men that cannot contribute to our lives, even in the smallest of ways. Not in this economy.
Yeah. You can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
At all. Like, it's the man's fault that the economy is hard right now. We all got bills. Shit, I gotta make sure my mortgage is paid. I gotta make sure my truck notes are paid. I gotta make sure, property taxes are paid. I gotta make sure my HOA is paid and shit. So I'm handling my man business, my manhood business. I'm on my masculine square like a motherfucker. So how come when I meet you, you're not on your woman square? You see, look here. Why in the fuck would I try to help a woman get on her feet when there's too many standing? There's women out here standing right now and they on 2 feet. Why the hell do I have to meet a woman and say, oh, I better pay all her damn bills. I'm not paying your motherfucking bills. And you think because you giving me some coochie or some shit like that, like I'm supposed to be, man, only a fool gets happy about some pussy. Only a fool, bro. I'm just being 100% real with you. Now I'm gonna put this woman on here, like I told you, that agrees with me. I want you to hear what she says. I hope it's the right clip. We will play it.
Ladies, stop holding that man accountable for your phone bill being off because you think by him, you sleeping with him, he's obligated to have your bills paid, your phone bill paid. You're not supposed to have no off phone because you sleeping with him, and you shouldn't have to fall short. He needs to be taking care of everything. That don't work that way. If y'all sat down and had a conversation and y'all came to a common ground that y'all are not in a committed relationship and y'all just dating and this is just for fun, anything after that or anything that happens after that is on you because you already had the conversation and y'all already established where y'all stand at. That man don't need to have your phone bill paid just because it's not his fault that your phone off. And then you turn around and snap on him because you're sleeping with him, that it's his fault that his phone bill is off. No, that was not a part of the deed. That was not a part of the lease that y'all created. That was not a part of the common ground, the conversation that y'all had. That wasn't a part of anything. So stop holding these men accountable and stop bashing them when they don't want to do for you, or your bills is due and they don't want to do. They don't want to pay your phone bill. They don't want to pick you up, and they don't have to pick you up. They don't have to give you gas for your car because y'all came to a common ground that y'all are just having fun. Anything called responsibility is not his fault. So stop blaming him and stop thinking you're obligated to be spoiled because you opened up your legs. No, it don't work that way. Don't be stupid. Stop blaming that man for your phone being off. It's not his fault, it's yours. That is not your man.
The sad thing is a lot of you suckers out there are paying a whole lot of phone bills to keep a bitch in your life. I don't do that. And you should never have, no man have to do. All these women running around here, only a sucker would do some shit like that, man. All these women are running around here. All you got to do, man, to keep yourself in halfway shape, be productive in your life. That's all you have to do. And you can get a whole lot of women, man. You don't have to do that. It's like prostitution. Are you a John? I'm not finna do that, bro. Your light bill being turned off, that ain't my fucking problem. She gonna be like, well, you want to come over and fuck me? You want to come over here? Yeah, I can fuck you with the lights off. Yeah. See, this how they trick y'all. They'll try to get you to pay phone bill because they say shit like, well, you want to call me, you get mad when I don't call you. You get mad when I don't text you back. My phone off. And that's how they try to put it on you. If you want them to do something for you, then you got to pay bills in order for them to do it. That's the mindset of a prostitute. And that's the mindset of a trick, a John, a simp, a weak-ass dude who believes that they should do that for a woman. That's the sign of a man who has become emotionally entangled in that woman. Walk away and get another.
As a man, there's certain things that's mandatory that you should pay for in a relationship with a woman, okay? For example, her rent. That's number one. No woman should be paying her own rent if she's in a relationship with a man, all right? Her car payment, her light bill, her groceries, absolutely, she should never pay for groceries. Her gas, her insurance, because, I mean, if you're paying her car payment, you might as well pay the insurance as well. Don't you care about her safety? Yeah, pay the insurance.
Oh, I don't care no more. I don't give a fuck you get hit by a damn bus and a damn plane fall off the ground and drop on your head. If you expect me to pay all that shit, your rent, you can't even go buy some goddamn food yourself. I gotta pay your car note, your insurance. I'm telling you, man, these women out here ain't nothing but some straight up money hungry hoes, bro. Get a passport or find a woman that's as dark as you in America, that have a different mindset. Usually that means she comes from a different culture or some shit like that, man. This, gentleman, you don't deserve this. You work too hard to be the best version of yourself. You're on your mission. You're in your prime. You're trying to be something. You don't need no woman like this. There's women who look like this too, who look attractive, who think like this. But when they get older, they ain't gonna have no man. They're gonna have 2 or 3 different baby daddies or some shit like that. And they're gonna be complaining about the world because the world rejects them.
Her safety? Yeah, pay the insurance. Shopping, okay? Your woman should never have to spend her own money to shop. I mean, what is the point of her having sex with you? For her good health? No. Take her shopping. Diamonds, okay? Diamonds are a girl's best friend. So if you're in a relationship with a woman, it is mandatory that by the 6-month mark, you buy her some diamonds, okay? And if your girl wants surgery, pay for it. Why not? Guess who's gonna enjoy it? You. So, yeah.
Only surgery that I would say a man should pay for a woman like this is a surgery that would make her, where they have to sew her lips shut so she wouldn't say all this stupid shit. That's the only surgery I would pay for. If they can get something where they can remove your mouth and your tongue and shit so you wouldn't say another fucking thing.
Pay for it. Why not? Guess who's gonna enjoy it? You. So yes, get her a new pair of jugs because you can play with them, all right? It's not for her benefit, it's for your benefit. Pay for her titties.
Now, what she ain't telling you is, yeah, you'll play with them for a short amount of time. When she done with you, the next man gonna play with them. All them $60,000 titties you paid for. Boy, this world is going to hell, boy.
What happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women. Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be...
All right, I gotta say this before I continue on with this man clip here. Look here. Men feel as if they are walking on eggshells when they talk about black women. They say shit like, and I love black women. And I ain't talking bad about him. I'm just using it as an example. Talking about, I love black women. Black women are beautiful. All this other shit. And then they tell you the truth about black women. Stop doing that shit. Stop walking on eggshells. Just tell the truth. Say these black women are money hungry. Don't say, I love black women. They beautiful. They nice and shit. But they are money hungry. Now just say these motherfuckers money hungry. And then go in and explain it. Why? Because these women are not walking on eggshells with you. They're not saying like, I love black men, they're awesome and shit. But then they come in with, they're dusty as hell. They're not saying, I love black men, they wonderful and shit. Oh, he got to have money to be with me. These broke ass dudes. They're not saying it. They don't care about your feelings. They're not walking on eggshells. So you should not be walking on eggshells when you describe your truth or what your experiences are with these women. Okay? You see, I don't do that shit. I still get idiots say like, it's not all black women. It's not all black women. And I keep saying to you, and I'm through saying this shit. If you don't have enough fucking common sense to know that I'm not talking about all black women, that I'm talking about a particular subculture of women, a particular set, a mindset, then you're stupid. You're just fucking stupid.
what happened in your dating experience to where you're now like,
It's a lot of pressure on black men, specifically dating black women. And I love black women. Social media and the culture has put a lot of pressure on us. This could be just based on environment. When I moved to Atlanta, you know, women here are very entitled. And listen, I'm not blaming anybody, so I don't want this to turn into...
When you say entitled, though, what does entitled mean?
I'll say financially entitled. I feel extreme pressure. And I get hit on by white women. I get hit on by all kinds of women. But when I get hit on by black women, I immediately feel this entitlement of, I got to pay for something.
Wow.
I got to pay your rent. I got to help you with your car note immediately within 2 weeks. Or I'm just saying what I've experienced. I'm not saying that's every woman. Nowadays, if I take somebody on a
$400
immediately, and I don't even drink. So if she drink, that's a couple hundred. If the hookah is 45, lamb chops is 50, dessert. So by the time
valet.
I was just getting ready to say valet. So we didn't spend $400 for me to see if you like me.
Say that again.
So it's like I'm spending. That's just the first date. You want to go out again. So I didn't spend $1,000 on 3 dates just to see if you might call me back or maybe text me back. And then because you're a beautiful woman, if you don't like me, you can go get the next man to do the same thing.
And then you out of pocket for over $1,000. See, y'all need me in this motherfucking manosphere. Y'all need me in here because I tell you straight with no chaser, don't do that fuck shit. Don't do that. You gotta, no. Sometimes you gotta spend a little bit of money. No. Well, consider her feelings. Say like, I love black women, and then tell them how you feel about. No. Fuck them hoes. Now for the black ladies, the black women that really are not like this, that are traditionally minded, I got respect for you. I'm glad that you're around, but y'all gotta stand up for yourselves. You gotta stand up for yourselves. Because these women are just making y'all look like doo-doo. And this is not a hateful-hearted video. I'm just giving you my personal humble opinion. This whole video is my opinion. And I'm giving you facts at the same time. One more clip when we out of here.
I'm not paying no woman's bill unless you my shorty. I'm sorry, my wife. At that point, I'm paying our bills. But if she wants to work, I'm not gonna stop her from working. Like that's more money for the family. It's not like I look at things from a family aspect, not from you taking care of it. No, we trying to build the best lifestyle for our children. That's the only time I'm paying a woman's bills. I ain't just paying your bill because you're a woman. I feel like that.
Well, you hid in the box.
So is she right?
See what I'm saying? They think just because you are getting some coochie that your coochie, look, regardless of what you think, Your pussy is not special. Every woman has one. Okay? Ain't too many things that a man can do to a woman's vagina that no other man has done with another vagina. You get what I'm saying? And there's vaginas that are better than other vaginas out there. It's just what it is. But it does not mean that I can survive without hitting your coochie. Okay? But I can't survive without money. I can't survive without having a house, a relationship with my God. Can't survive without having food to eat. All your coochie is just a perk that comes along with you. Your true value is your ability to be nurturing to a man and to be submissive to a man and to be a man help me. That's where your true value lies. The pussy and shit, that's just a perk of being with you. You're supposed to bring forth children. That's all. If we remove sex from a woman right now, if it made it to where men did not want to have vagina right now, what could you offer a man? Yeah, you didn't think about it like that. Because if you took away your coochie right now and no man wanted your coochie no more, you will have absolutely no value to most men because you have no domestic skills. You don't know how to be submissive. You don't know how to be cooperative. You don't know any of that shit. Pussy don't mean nothing.
Box.
So, and she right in the
Yeah, she
get. Hey, look.
Yeah, we out of here. I hope y'all learn something from this, man. Stop being a simp, man. Stop letting these women take your money, man. Don't do that, Jack. I'll holler at y'all a little bit. Hold on, my thing freezing up again. Man, I don't know what it is. I have, excuse me. There it is, my bad. All right, I'm having a problem with this, y'all. Y'all bear with me for a second. Bear with me for a second. What is going on with this thing? Hold on. Now, I don't put a new, I think I did it right there. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all.